Speaking of shit out of nightmares, I'm playing Doom.
That's a great game.
Is it?
Doom sucks.
You suck.
Everybody
Doom fucking
sucks.
Why are you playing Doom? You could be playing like that Power Rangers mobile game or something.
I'm glad.
Power
We know
Did you
people.
actually
We
play
know
it?
people that work on that. Yeah, I did.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Was it good? Are we gonna insult all your friends?
No. No, I know people who work on it.
Alright, I see what you do now.
And
They just weren't passionate about it.
no, like the game's fine. Like I just don't personally like it. Like
Really?
it's card battle fighting. So it's like, and not like so like what it is you pick like your abilities for each of your fighters,
Okay.
and then you both like tap the screen to use those cards.
It sounds like Injustice, like the Injustice mobile game.
Probably is. I don't know. I haven't played it.
Where?
But I think it was a cool idea, and I like the
Hey, you fuck. Do I
Hey,
shoot
you,
it?
you mook.
you can try
Watch
to grab
where
it.
you're going. I'm shooting it. Oh, you fucking died. Is this guy still Regis?
Yeah.
Regis Cathy?
Yeah, it's still Regis.
Regis Kelly.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start naming like athletes who like fucking no one knows who they are, or coaches.
Colin Kaepernick is the next one.
I'm pretty sure most people know who he is at this point.
Are you sure? I don't know who he is.
Yeah, who's that?
Fill me in, Bronson. Give us the Bronson take.
He was a quarterback for the Niners who was really good for like 3 years and then really started to suck.
Really?
Oh, is that? Did he actually suck at the game?
Yeah, he was like really good at
Getting
football for like 2-3
interceptions.
years. No,
Football!
like he got to a Super Bowl and then
Oh.
and then just fucking tanked. Like just started playing like
Was
shit.
that before the protest?
That was during.
During? Oh, that's probably why.
Yeah, he put all his time into protesting.
so-
Well, he like the fucking all that shit surrounding the NBA was so weird.
The NFL.
Or yeah, the NFL. God damn it.
Uh,
I like sports ball.
I like.
I like to play the sports
I,
foot
I fucking hate like I actually find that like really irritating. is, like,
hologram.
during the Super Bowl when like a lot of the really like nerdy people I know and follow on Twitter
yeah.
get like that's what I'm just like let people
They do
enjoy
the
it.
yeah,
Fuck
oh my
you.
god. Okay, so like whenever something big like that fucking like it's gonna happen with Star Wars. Like whenever something big like that happens and you have like 1 million people post on Facebook, everybody else is watching Star Wars, but I'm just over here doing this. I'm like, dude, shut up. Nobody cares.
Yeah, like shut up.
Stop trying to ruin everyone's fun.
Let me enjoy the Super Bowl.
Yeah, let me watch Star Wars.
Yeah, it's like oh the sports ball thing is happening today, and I just roll my eyes and just.
I only do it ironically as a joke when I fuck up something like
Wait.
really
You can jump up
obvious
there.
and simple about sports. Like
Yeah.
as a joke because like I obviously don't know shit about it.
Yeah.
I just didn't know what to do
It's like a
once I was up
sense of-
here. Shoot him.
It's like a
I
self-awareness
think so.
thing.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna use the
Yeah.
rocket.
Don't use the
launcher.
rock.
My
There you
least
go,
favorite
that's
thing
perfect.
that I see about the Super Bowl whenever it shows up is like when everybody's like, I only watch Super Bowl for the commercials. I'm like,
Shut up.
you're watching the Super Bowl anyway. You get all that shit online for free. Like, you don't
Look,
need to tell everyone.
Yeah, you're like, and like, the Super Bowl at this point is like a United States event.
Yeah, it's a
like-
big thing.
Like it's
a huge thing.
It's like hang out with your friends, eat like food
A bunch
that's
of
bad for
wings.
you.
I love that shit.
And then,
that's my favorite part about Super Bowl parties is like I'll fucking sit there through a football game if it means that I get all you can eat pizza rolls.
Yeah,
Fuck
you
yeah.
should have been here the year that Broncos lost the Super Bowl.
Was that bad?
It was awful, but I made like 400 wings. Like
You should just make 400 wings anyway.
I mean, like it was because like Broncos are probably gonna win. It's their first time at the Super Bowl in.
I can imagine your horror.
Yeah, it was the first time at the Super Bowl in almost in 15 years. Like
So
fuck,
it's like it looked
and
like
the-
a real underdog story.
and then they fucking just
Do you think if they won, they might have made a movie about it?
no.
Really?
I actually no. I think like 15 years isn't a big enough gap. Like if the Browns win a Super Bowl, it's been like 60 years
Oh,
since
yeah.
the last championship.
But there would have to be like one person at the center.
Danny
of it all.
DeVito will
Yeah,
play
like
the
Danny.
Browns.
Like
Get your sword. Get your
But
football.
NFL Network actually does a movie about every Super Bowl winning team.
Oh, okay.
They do it's like a documentary thing with like player stories and like
well, yeah, that
weird
makes
shit with the
sense.
season. It's really cool. Like I actually keep meaning to show Ray the Bronco one. Well, that's
That's
interesting.
Oh, what? Oh, he killed me mid-health grab. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm hella out of it as far as like football goes. I almost actually just called it sports ball like on accident. But
Like intentionally,
We can get you
unintentionally.
into it. We can get you into our fantasy league.
I don't really need to. I've got too much fucking going on in my brain right now. Like it's overloading with memes and pop culture references. I really don't need any more. I've actually tried to be into football before, and it just I played football for like a day, and I had a heat stroke. When I was like,
That's not.
I had a heat stroke.
yeah, when I was like 10.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was like 10 years old, and I tried to play football, and I had a heat stroke, and made me not want to play.
Oh, that makes sense.
So like football.
Or maybe not a heat stroke, but I definitely was like overheating a lot. It felt like a heat stroke.
Like my dad really liked sports, and particularly baseball. They tried to get me into that, but that one didn't really click as much. Like I
Yeah.
like baseball, and like I love going to live baseball games, like pro baseball games.
See, my mom's a really big baseball fan. That's her game.
But like football just resonated with me for some reason. I think it's because when I was younger, I really liked the violence of the sport.
Fair enough.
And then as I got
That's why I
old,
like boxing.
and then like I also boxed. Fun fact.
I did too.
And as I got older, I actually started to realize that like football is actually a strategy game. That's
It is. Yeah.
That's one thing I like
like
realized.
an RTS.
Yeah, like it's like a fucking like that's why like people who play Madden are typically like actually kind of smart or like good at.
I don't know what's happening! Okay.
Yep. It's just a gauntlet you hold out. All right, yeah, save and quit.
I really want to get more invested in fighting, in like fights.
And, like UFC
like
or boxing?
UFC and boxing.
UFC is
like,
real
that.
cool.
I don't.
I've
really,
seen some fights and I thought they were really.
I don't like
interesting.
UFC, but I do like boxing.
You know what I like
UFC is
about
really cool, though.
you know what I like
It's
about
cool, it's just not for me.
you know what I like about live fighting is like when you're playing the game. I know we have to like cut
I
this
know.
short.
I know,
like,
but we'll finish it up.
when you're
Enjoy the
watching,
menu, everyone.
Right, yeah. When you're watching a fight, or okay, so when you're watching a football game but you know nothing about football, it's like so hard to
It's hard to
be
enjoy,
Yeah,
yeah,
be
like-
like when everybody else is like, oh, like you're just the guy sitting there. But anybody can watch a fight and see a good punch and like
Yeah,
get
and
into
and
it,
Get
yeah.
into it, and like there are and if you have boxed or know about boxing,
it's even
there's
better.
the technical aspects of
Oh,
getting
yeah.
points and whatnot.
Yeah.
That it's like people bitched, like stupid people bitched about that Mayweather Pacquiao fight. It's just like Mayweather was a really good technical boxer.
Yeah.
He was going for points.
Yeah.
That's all he was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a boring fight to watch, but like
He's smart.
as
I
someone.
didn't think it was that boring. I watched some clips of it and I was like they got some good hits in there. I
Yeah,
was like, holy fucking shit.
yeah, it's not as bad as people were
I
saying
did
for sure.
Yeah. I didn't watch the whole fight, but I also understand why it was like a big deal at the time.
Yeah, like
It was
especially
like watching Rocky play out like IRL.
Yeah, basically.
Exactly. I actually really liked that last Rocky movie.
Creed?
Not Creed, the one before it.
Oh,
Six.
Rocky Balboa.
Yeah, I actually like that movie.
I like the speech he gives to his son that gets shared on Facebook all the time.
I like that, and I like the end fight.
Yeah.
The end fight is really good.
That's the
Yeah.
thing I really like about the Rocky movies is that all the fights are like generally all the fights are really really good.
I
Yeah.
think that's one of the hardest parts about sports movies is like
Making it like a convincing match.
yeah, like
Yeah.
like that's like most football movies are fucking terrible.
Well,
at
that's
that.
okay. That's what I loved so much about Creed was like not only did he fucking nail the character drama and the story,
Mhm.
but he fucking nailed the fights. Like everything looked like a real boxing match. It wasn't like all Hollywood, like hella choreographed. It was like, you know, it looked fucking legit. Like when you were watching it, you were like, whoa, these guys are actually like throwing punches and shit. Like even the way that like they like, you know, took hits, like looked like a dude was fucking taking hits. You know, it was
Yeah.
crazy. It was so real. I was like blown away.
Yeah,
it was
that's
a
true.
good, it was a good movie. I really liked it.
That was something the Jaden Smith Karate Kid movie did really well too. Was the fights.
Yeah.
I think that movie's way better than people give it credit for.
I liked
honestly.
that movie.
It was way better. It shouldn't have been called Karate Kid. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the problem.
but it was a really good movie otherwise.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Alright, so I think that's it, everyone. We'll be back next
More
time.
Doom next time.
Ray's actually making pretty good pace. He's doing pretty good.
Good job.
Thank you.
We've gone through. Who's the?
appreciate you.
So we had. So Regis died. So who
No,
we got
Regis is alive.
No, Regis died at the top of the tower.
That's
Yeah,
right. So there's
yeah.
one. No,
So who's the
Bosco died at the top of the
No,
tower.
Bosco died in the middle of the tower. Remember?
Oh yeah. What?
Yeah, it was Regis
No,
died.
I'm
when
pretty
we-
sure we were on Regis and we were trying to decide who the next one was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what
because-
it
Which
was.
is Colin
Because-
Kaepernick.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. So it's Colin Kaepernick. Because Ray died in the middle of that animation where he was healing.
That's
Well,
right.
Ray will figure it out.
So-
We'll get back through it.
Everyone, Colin Kaepernick.
Colin Kaepernick. All right, great.
Welcome, Colin. Please don't sit through our game.
This is kind of fun.
Wow.
Oh, that was kind of funny.
Nice.
Colin jokes, everyone.
Oh my god.
Oh, dude, I said.
I'm calling this episode.
Badum Tish.
All right. I'm glad we
Don't
all
tits.
got one.